Hi everybody, it's Kevin Cox from YouActing.com. Hope you're doing well. So in today's lesson, I want to share with you a very helpful tip for auditioning. And the reason this came to me today, I'm actually about to leave and go jump on set for a commercial I'm going to be filming today. And what came up out of this, I was actually in for wardrobe fitting the other day, and one of the producers, director was there, and they ended up making the comment to me. They're like, your audition, you were one of the only people that actually just had a real interaction with the other actors. So when I was brought in, I'm going to be this dad in the commercial, so we had to interact with my wife, my kids, and then his grandparents were there. But they'd given us this imaginary circumstance of like, pretend like you're getting hot chocolate and you're going to go ice skating. So immediately everyone, and this happens a lot in commercials, you have to do a lot of improvisational stuff, and they'll just give you a scenario, and often everyone starts trying to make up some scenario, and you're only in there for a few seconds, so they're trying to make up this thing. And so a simple thing to help you, and this goes back to a lot of to the simple foundation that you'll hear me talk about in many of the videos. Acting is doing, and acting is the truth of what's really happening with you. And so when they said to do that, all I focused on was actually interacting with the people that were in there auditioning with me. So I didn't try to create a scene. One of the things that stood out to me is I just made a comment to the lady that's supposed to be the grandmother. She comes up and was asking me if I'm ready for hot chocolate, and so I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for hot chocolate. But then I just started focusing on like what she was wearing. So I was like, oh, I like your sweater you're wearing, and is that new, is it that? So we actually had this whole conversation that started from me just taking a truthful thing of like, I was curious about the sweater that she had on, and the little improvisation expanded from that. And then the same thing, I ended up having this little dialogue with a couple of the other people that were in the audition. But it all came from the same thing, the absolute truth that was right there in front of me, something that sparked curiosity in me from the other person. Okay, so because when they give you this scenario and you only have, you're only going to be in there maybe a minute or so, don't try to create fiction on top of fiction. Focus on the truth of what's happening right in there. And if you're with another person, just put your intention and your focus on the other person, and let what happens come from that. And then that way they see real behavior. They don't see an actor and they're trying to pretend to make something interesting. Okay, so it'll be interesting if you're really doing something. All right, so I'm Kevin from YouActing.com. Hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And if you enjoy getting these free lessons, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you won't miss any of them. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.